What's up YouTube? So in this video we are going to go over 7 ways for you guys to make $1 million. So a lot of people seem to want to make $1 million nowadays. That's the big buzz. So it's good. Benjamins, this is not $1 million. It's a few $100s. But Benjamins are good. Okay. So I'm going to tell you guys kind of my story and then I'll go over these 7 steps. So I started my first company right outside of college. And it was a lending company. Did I know that's what I wanted to do? No. I basically saw that there was a way to make money in doing loans back in 2004. And so me and a buddy, we started a lending company and that was it. So made my first $1 million. Took a couple years to do it. Done it many times since. Okay. So step number 1, very first thing you have to do is develop a skill. Okay. Figure out a skill. Now it doesn't have to be something you've done before. Okay, anymore with YouTube, with all these ways you guys can go out there and learn. There's tons of mentors, which we'll discuss in a second, but you have to develop some type of skill. What I did is I learned how to create loans, lowered people's interest rates. That was the skill I developed. Sounds simple, it is, okay? And I put it up here on the board for you, so you have it, you can write it down. So the next thing you have to do is be willing to work 50 plus hours a week. Okay, what you lack in skill, you have to make up in time. Got it? So you can't go out there and expect, hey, I'm going to make $1 million without putting in the time. 50 plus hours a week is kind of your minimum. If you are allergic to working, which some people are, you're going to have a hard time making $1 million. Okay. Number 3 is learn to sell. Okay. If there's one skill you can develop, you can do this from the time you're little, is you need to learn how to talk to people and you need to learn how to convince them to buy your product or service. So sales, I tell people, learn how to do door-to-door sales or learn how to sell over the phone. But if you have the skill of selling, making $1 million is going to be way easier if you get that skill. Okay, next one, number 4, is get mentors. Now you don't need to go out and get a personal mentor. What I did was books. Every day I would get up, I would read books in the morning. I loved reading Jim Rohn. Still one of my favorite mentors is Jim Rohn. Tony Robbins back in the day, really good. But I'd read Richest Man in Babylon, Greatest Salesman in the World. So go out there and get good at finding mentors. But find mentors. There's podcasts. Okay, podcasts are awesome right now. You can learn a lot through podcasts, YouTube videos, kind of like this one, where you can learn how to make $1 million. Okay. So get a mentor. Number 5 is save your money. You have to have good money management. If you want to make the $1 million, you have to learn to save. You have to say, okay, I got $100,000 in the bank account. Well, if you have $100,000 in the bank account, you're going to want to go buy the new boats. You're going to go want to buy the new cars. You're going to want to spend that money. You have to resist. You have to have kind of put more of importance. I think that's a word. You have to put, it has to be more important for you to get that $1 million than it is to show your friends you have a lot of money. So learn to save. Money management is really important. Probably could be number 1. Got it? And number 6, don't quit too soon. Okay, a lot of society nowadays has kind of been, what's the word? It's been conditioned to get things now. It's harder and harder for youngsters to put in the years and time it takes to develop these skills, to get $1 million, to make the money. So don't quit too soon. If 6 months has gone by and you haven't out made a dime, that's okay. It took me 4 months. When I first started the first company, I did not receive a paycheck for 4 months. Now, there's a little thing that goes into that. I was a really good saver of money, so I was able to go 4 months without receiving any money. But it went 4 months, and then once that 4 months hit, I think I made about $18,000 that first month. And then after that, it just grew. Okay. And the last one, step number 7, is you have to provide value. Okay. People will pay you according to the value you provide. You have to help people, and the more value you give, the more you're going to make. Got it? So those are 7 steps to make $1 million. Now, if you like videos like this, subscribe to this channel. I'm going to be doing a lot more of them. In the next video, I'm going to talk about 7 ways you lose $1 million. So After I made $1 million, obviously I lost a lot of it. I think I was up to a net worth of about 8 million back in 2000, before 2008 hit. Went from 8 million down to a negative 3 million, and we lost $1 million cash in one day. So I'm gonna show you these types of things. Hope this helps. If you like, subscribe to the channel, comment, ask me any questions. Peace.